Welcome back to 6 News at 10. It's time to take a look at your weather, and we're quickly taking a look at our totals again from today. 76, that's what we hit today. So that is well above the averages for this time of the year. And again, your little tease towards the end of your 7-day forecast is that's probably the last time we're going to see that number for a while. So keep that in mind. Out there right now, we're cooling off nicely. 57 already in Waco, 59 in Marlin and Temple. Still holding onto those 60s down in the Brazos Valley, but most of us falling into the 50s at this hour. And again, we haven't quite seen that reinforcing shot of cooler air just yet. You can see the winds still very calm out there across central Texas, still in that 5 to 10 mile an hour range. Some of us even less than that, but it is on the way, I promise. Again, here comes that reinforcing shot here over the next couple of hours. Again, you're going to see those wind gusts anywhere between about 20 and 25 miles per hour through the overnight. That lasts into tomorrow morning as well. A little bit into the afternoon, but things start calming down, and by the end of the day, we should be calm once again. And again, that reinforcing shot of cooler air, that's going to help things get into the lower 40s for some of us tonight. I still think a few of us stay in the 30s overnight tonight, and then for tomorrow afternoon, this is where you're definitely going to notice the impact. We were at 76 today. We're going to fall 10 to 15 degrees for tomorrow's highs. So it's going to be a very crisp, very fall-like day, a little bit closer to where we're supposed to be for this time of the year, our average being 65 for tomorrow's date. So that's what tomorrow looks like. Of course, tomorrow, one of the busier travel days of the year, of course, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving always is. So what are things going to be looking like across the country? Well, if you've got family in the Great Lakes states or up in the Rockies, you're going to be dealing with a little bit of snow. I'm going to tell you that right now. You can see some of that snow right there from Minneapolis over towards Detroit. That's going to stay with us into tomorrow morning. Same story over Montana, Idaho, those areas there in the Rocky Mountains. And let me step out of the way here. You can see a few of those showers still lingering around the eastern seaboard. That's that same system that came through here, brought us the rain just a few days ago. It's going to be sticking around on the East Coast for a few more days. Another thing I want to point out is that if you are traveling north of, say, I-70, it's going to be cold. Pack the warm clothes because we're looking at 11 for your Wednesday morning in Minneapolis, 15 in Bismarck, 20 in Chicago. And as we go through the rest of the week into the holiday, it's only going to get worse. Tomorrow evening, 6 in Minneapolis, 12 Chicago, 16 Detroit. So again, that's going to be the cold spots there in the country. If you're south of I-70, things stay pretty mild. We're talking 40s and 50s the next several days. And again, most of the country staying dry, staying rain-free, snow-free over the next few days. So that's great news if you're traveling Wednesday. And then for the actual holiday itself, most of us looking okay. Again, if you're traveling north, it's going to be cold. I just want to keep pointing that out. Fast forward again to the end of your Thanksgiving, same story, most of us dry. So the trip to your family's house is not going to be the problem. Your trip home could be. Take a look here as we head into Saturday and Sunday. Lots of snow forecast for areas north of I-80 there. And then there's that rain we've been talking about the last few days along the I-35 corridor. Saturday into Sunday, it stays with us in Texas before eventually moving into the eastern United States. So again, lots of rain there potentially for the weekend. Saturday and Sunday, we're talking the potential of another ½ inch to an inch along the I-35 corridor. And again, more than that even as you head into the eastern United States. So again, trip to wherever you're going should be fine. Trip home back to central Texas, that one's going to be a little bit more wet. So keep that in mind as you're making those travel plans. We do have a forecast both days, Saturday and Sunday through the weekend there. As far as your Thanksgiving itself, here in central Texas, 62, mostly sunny skies. It's going to be really nice. Black Friday looks pretty good too, 65 there. So if you're heading out shopping, you might want a jacket. And then again, there come those rain shower and thunderstorm chances for Saturday and Sunday. Behind those rain chances, take a look at this cold front. We could be talking highs in the 50s, lows in the 40s and 30s to start next week. Now, if you want to keep up with all this, you can download our 6 Plus app and you can get your forecast anytime you need it just by downloading our very free